Can you turn the camera? Yeah, you can turn the camera around while you're live. Hey girl, hey. I'm running into chairs and shit. Hey boy, hey. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart. That's Carlton. Oh, who are you? Carlton. And this is the Facebook. No, this is the Instagram live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts and my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. We are in wine country. We're in Napa Valley. We're at a vineyard. Can you? We're at a vineyard. It's a hey Carlton. We're at a vineyard in Napa Valley. We just had lunch. Can you see them hills? We just had lunch. This is definitely my speed. We had lunch and we had, I just had a rosé, but earlier I had a, what did I have before? Pinot. Yeah. Trying something new today. I never go live on Instagram, but I figured I would do it.
Thanks to my recommendation.
He suggested that we go live on Instagram.
I think you need to be more Instagram present.
Right, because I always post stuff on my Instagram, but I never really go live.
This is here with the people live. You know, YouTube's one thing, but this is, you know, Instagram's more day to day. Hands on. It's more tactile.
Right. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. Somebody said I'm live in Youngstown, Ohio, and Carlton said he's from here.
I am from
What high school did you attend?
Carlton Mooney High School.
She said East Cheney. What's that? Ursuline?
No.
Or
Mooney.
Mooney. But hopefully you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. I flew to California on Wednesday. We went to, I met him in LA, and then we flew yesterday to San Francisco. Well, we flew into Oakland, and but we're staying in Fairfield, which is near San Francisco. We're gonna go down to San Francisco tonight. Once we get back, we drove here from his cousin's house. We're the only black people here. We're the only black people here. Over here at this vineyard. So I'm encouraging all of the black people to spend Hello, Craig, sending you lots of love from South Africa. What's up in South Africa?
Not because we didn't not try to find a black-owned winery. We actually did. But the one did not fit our schedule, and then the other one was out of the way.
Yeah.
And so we were kind of on the time limit today. But there are several, but there's a lot of them, but they don't have actual wineries that have a tasting room. So.
Right.
But we definitely tried. One of the ones that's close to here is J. Moss. So if you're in the area, I would check J. Moss.
And then there's this is not here, but what's the black women? It's two black women.
No, McBride Sisters is out here.
Oh, McBride Sisters. Okay, McBride
so
Sisters.
Go visit them.
They're out here, but it's called McBride Sisters, and it's
two black. The largest black-owned winery.
Largest black-owned winery, and it's called McBride Sisters. So look for their wine, support their wine. I tell you guys all of the time, at least on YouTube and Facebook, to support black businesses as often as you can. Let me take you over here because you can taste the grapes. You want to come over here? Sure. You can actually taste the grapes. Let me turn it around so you can see the grapes. So this is the actual... Oh, yeah, you can stop it. You want to stop it? These are the actual grapes. Right? Yeah, stop. So these are the actual grapes. See that? You can actually taste it. They told us we could taste the grapes. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Delicious.
Don't ever do that again. But yeah, they have the grapes out here. And so the lady, the assistant manager, her name is Martha. And so we had lunch. We had lunch over here. If you guys are on my Patreon, you'll see the whole video. Like you'll see us have lunch. You'll see you'll see us driving in the car, coming here, all of that stuff. And I'm gonna put San Francisco on there for tonight. But anyway, so we had lunch over here, and Martha was like, "You guys can walk over and tour the vineyard, and you can taste the grapes." And I said, "Well, Martha, do you have any fruit and veggie wash so I can spray these grapes before I get to tasting them?" But I'm gonna taste the grape. But the grape, they're so small. They're so tiny. Look at that. Look how little that is. That's white people shit, tasting shit all out in the trees and shit. And then they got a seed in it. You got to know it had a seed in it.
I asked Craig, why is he walking the way he was? You can't bring niggas anywhere nice because they get a whole different mentality.
How was I walking?
Wrist was kind of out.
I was showing them the grape.
No.
Wait,
just prancing around the winery. Can't take niggas nowhere.
And look, let me show you the white people over here looking. Look at the white people. Y'all see the white people sitting over there? It's just them and then them. They sit over here looking at us.
Martha was coming here, but she
Martha,
get another glass. You want the same thing? Or you want something different? I think I might go to rosé because it's gonna be a little warm.
Yeah, I think I want the rosé. It's really nice. It's like 60 degrees out here.
I need to go see the menu though.
The menu for what?
The other wines. We left the menu for the wine.
Oh, but yeah, it's like 60 degrees. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see. But you see like the hills and all of that stuff up here. It's really, really nice. Like, if you guys are into like wine and stuff, like we passed Mondavi. Some of you may know Mondavi. We passed Sutter Home. I know y'all know Sutter Home. And we passed a bunch of them like driving through here just to get to this place right here. I don't know how much it costs. Carlton paid for it, but it can't be that expensive because there's a menu, there's a list over here. And it says for a couple, it's $65, and you get like you get 4 glasses of wine. So I mean, and $65 for a couple, that's only like $32.50 a person, right? But the wine tastings, but some of them have tours. Like you actually get to taste the wines, you get to tour the vineyard. So like we're looking at this, but it's a small vineyard here. But we did have lunch. The lunch was like salmon. It was like these roasted veggies like peppers, and then it was also like a salad, which was really good. But look, they have a water shortage here. They have a water shortage. So like they gave us like 1 canister of water, and they said, listen, you can't get any more water. You can't have any more water because there's a shortage. But it's really, really nice. But it's a very, very white community. So I'm encouraging more black people to come on out here. More black people need to come out here. Now, don't come out here acting all... Don't come out here asking for white Zinfandel, okay? Don't come out here asking for white Zinfandel. You need to come out here and act like you know what you're talking about. So come out here and ask for like a rosé. Get you a Pinot. Get you a Malbec. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up here asking for Moscato. Don't come up here asking for Moscato. You know how the little dessert wine. Did I got food in my teeth? I thought I had food in my teeth. Don't come up here asking for Moscato and Boone's Farm and shit. They don't have that. I'm getting loud. The white people looking over here. But it's really nice. See, like they have seating like out here. And like seats and stuff like right here. It's really, really nice. It's really, really nice. Moscato is a dessert wine. So don't be coming out here asking for, all of that stuff. But I got my little GoPro because I'm recording stuff from my Patreon, for my video diary. But yeah, so I basically like documented the whole trip. And but it's really nice. This is really nice. I lived in LA for a period of time, but I've never been to Sonoma in wine country. I never had a chance to come out here.
Well, hello.
So you walked to the other side and then went live.
Your service isn't working.
What's up, what's up, Sante? Hey, Sante.
Well, I was trying to call you when I was walking through the actual rows of grapes, but I have exited
Oh, you walked through the rows of grapes?
to go get the menu.
Now, listen, don't come out here asking for watermelon sangria. They don't have that out here.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
I
Don't,
can hear you from way over there.
you can
So
hear
I
me.
know. So I know when you're talking about the white people, they could definitely hear you.
So you said you can hear me over there. So when I was talking about the white people, they could definitely
Yeah,
hear me.
for sure.
What they gonna do? Wet my ass?
No, it's just be nice.
I am being nice. I didn't know they could hear me. You know my voice travels.
Whispering, but the whole world can hear.
Well, I know they better not come over here and say nothing to me. I'm just playing. So they were asking like, what's the cost for like? But I was telling them about the $65 thing.
Oh, that's for the flight of wine.
So what's
They
the
have
flight?
different packages. The flight, I think, comes with 4 different wines. That was per couple, though.
Right, 4 different wines per. Yeah, $65 per couple. That's not a lot.
Well, no, yeah, it's not a lot.
Right.
That's not a
So
lot.
that's only like $32 a
And their
person.
glasses range from 10. The cheapest one is 10, and then $30 is their 2015 Homage Cabernet Sauvignon. But they, on average, it's about $11, I would say. So it's
Right.
not that bad at all.
Right. So about $10 a glass for some wine, which isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? You pay more than that at a hotel bar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of these hotels, you paying $13 and $14 a glass. So this is really nice where you actually. But this
And they
place,
have different tours too that you can
right.
do.
But this place, they harvest their own grapes. They don't outsource their grapes. They use their own grapes, and they make their own wine right here. They do it in this building right here. It's a building right over here where they do all of their processing and stuff. Did you want to tell them what you were telling them on the Patreon earlier about
What's that?
white wines are white wines are made and what and the red wines
Oh,
are made?
stainless steel. Oh, red ones. I think that's common knowledge. But yeah, all red wines
Everybody
are
doesn't know
made
that.
in oak barrels.
Red wines are made in oak barrels, and white wines are made in stainless steel barrels, like when they process it. Just so you know. But it's very nice out. Like it was like 45 degrees this morning when we got up. So I was trying to figure out.
I think we have to hunt down Martha.
I just saw Martha. Martha is the assistant manager. She's been very nice. Martha's from she's from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And
We had a little hiccup when we first got here, but
we had a little hiccup
Martha's
when we first got here.
set things straight.
Did you want to tell them about the little hiccup?
I mean, it was more so because I actually spoke to Martha several days ago.
Why her
Before
name
we
got to
got
be Martha?
several days ago, and I was confirming the reservation. And as well as because I actually originally booked 2 reservations, one for a tour and then 2 for we had lunch. So there were 2 separate things. The lunch said that it did not come with wine, so I obviously wanted to have a wine experience, so I booked 2 things. But when I called, Martha said I can only book 1 thing because she can't overserve me on wine. But I said the lunch doesn't come with wine. She said, oh, but it does. You can either do by the glass or you can do the flight. I said that's included in the package. She said yes. I said, oh, well, all right. So she canceled my other reservation I had.
Now, when we got here, it was a whole different story.
So the guy that was up front, I don't know the guy's. I didn't catch the guy's name. But when I had mentioned it, he gave me the wine menu. I said, well, I can do the glass or flight, right, with the package. He said, no, you cannot. I said, well, when I called, they said that I could. He's like, well, on the website it tells you that it doesn't. I said, well, when I called, and I'm
Martha
not trying to make
said,
a scene, I'm just trying to understand how they do it. Like, if we actually have to purchase it, that's fine, let me know. But then he cut me off and said, okay, okay. Like, I was trying to make a scene. I
now
wasn't
I
making
hadn't
it.
got out of the car yet because my ghetto ass would have pulled them together, but I hadn't got out of the car yet. So all of this was resolved by the time I got out of the car because I was videoing for Patreon. So by the time I got out of the car, they had already resolved it. But what we did,
I mean, the conversation would have been fine if he just didn't cut me off and said, okay, okay, as if I'm trying to make a scene. No, I'm just trying to understand
right?
what's going on. But then he said, who did you speak to? I said, the assistant manager.
He couldn't remember Martha's name at the time.
No. But
And
I knew she was the assistant manager, and I had her name written down, but it's on some piece of paper back in Los Angeles. But
so
he sent her out.
once we talked to Martha, though,
Martha came out and said my name. Carlton, I spoke to you several days ago. I was like,
right,
yeah,
and then we found out that Martha has only been working here for 6 months. So Martha probably gave some wrong information. She might get wrong information. But anyway, we talked to Martha. Martha she worked in banking for 20 years, and she moved out here, and she's been working at this vineyard for 6 months, and but she was really, really nice. And then she asked us where we were from, and so we told her that we live in Atlanta, and she was like, "Oh my God, thank you so very much for turning Georgia blue."
Mm-hmm.
And so she started talking to us about that, and so we started talking. So we made a little connection.
So show them, old boy. That's the one
Oh,
that gave him the problem.
this is the one that gave Carlton problems at the door. Him right there, putting the glasses on the table. That's what gave Carlton the problems.
What are they saying? Just hello?
Martha's lying ass. 6 months is a while for bad information, basically.
It don't matter because we got free wine. So.
Oh yeah, we did get some free wine. I
Was,
think
they end up giving us a glass. Now we
yeah,
added, so I don't,
right.
That's not
So they gave us the first glasses of wine for free, but now we paying for these other ones. But it is so nice out here. Like this is such a nice like
this vest is about to come off.
I'm about to take this neck right here.
I
this
knew
little
that was
collar
coming
off.
off.
It's hot out here, but see, hold this please. I had put this on because I thought it was gonna be cold out here.
Mm. It's getting a little warm. We have masks. They're in our pockets. We're like not really near anybody at the moment. Well, we weren't. We actually had a private area, but we've migrated. So there are some people
What did we do?
closer. We migrated to this area. Yes. Would you have preferred me to say traverse?
Absolutely not. But no, I just wanted you to use your word again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we had our we have our mask, but we just didn't. Oh yeah, yes, this weather is really nice. But yeah, we have our mask, but when you're drinking your wine and stuff, like you don't have to have.
They're so petty. His stocky ass setting tables.
But yeah, so wait, I was gonna tell them something. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, but this would be so perfect for like a girls trip or a guys trip. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys come up and you rent like a little cabin or do like a little Airbnb, and you come down to this little area and have dinner and do your little wine tour, and then go on about your business.
Right. Someone did ask if this was black. This one's not black owned.
Yeah, this one is not. He was trying to find a black.
I was trying to find one, but I haven't found a black owned vineyard that allows you to tour and does lunch. So a lot of them just have a tasting room, but you can't actually walk around, in the actual vineyard. So
right,
that's something we need to work on, Someone needs to do that.
Right, somebody, right.
Like we need to provide the full experience.
Yeah, there are certain industries that black people don't really have a presence in, and wine is one of those things. Even like hotel industry, there aren't a lot of black people that own hotels. Like we own like bed and breakfast. Like there's some really good ones in New York, but like not like hotels.
Right.
In grocery stores and certain things like that.
We need to get a bell for Martha.
A bell.
Or like a little texting.
No, you get them like Martha.
No.
Martha. You just yell across the room or across the field.
Right. See, they got the little flight.
Carlton, were you happy to see Craig?
Of course.
And vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all must not be on the Patreon because I showed you the moment that I walked up to the car.
They're being cheap. That's what's happening.
He had a sign up.
I had a little sign that said Mr. Craig Stewart. And I had a little gift.
He had a little gift bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got 4 different wines right there.
That's the flight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the $65.
They got money.
I guess it's not. I guess it's just one.
Yeah, it is because there's only one of each, and they just have to split it. Yeah.
Someone asked, "Did you cry?"
No, we didn't cry. No, we didn't cry. But no, this is a really nice experience. But this is a nice place where I would like to have like a house. But it would, be a place that I would just want to come for like holidays, like Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Someone said, "Craig, find them a man like Carlton."
Huh?
Someone said, "Craig, find them a man like Carlton."
Find you a man. Oh,
they said, "Find them a me." I'm gonna go find Martha. So take this camera.
He's
I also might get my glasses because unless we can migrate over there to those 2 chairs, but I see that They're sitting people up.
It's sunny out here. It's really warm. I could have wore a t-shirt.
It'll be different though when we get to the break.
San Francisco is gonna be chilly though when we go down there. Because we're gonna go to it'll be later in the evening when we go to San Francisco. But Carlton's cousin has been an amazing host. You know how sometimes you go to some people's house and they're so gracious and they're like, oh, make yourself at home. But like she waits on you hand and foot. And she just really tried to think of everything. Like we don't eat meat, but we eat seafood. So for Thanksgiving, she did a seafood gumbo. And she used like a vegetable broth and a seafood broth as the base. But she made sure that there was no like chicken stock. Because a lot of times vegetable stocks or vegetable broths will have chicken stock in it. Somebody asked how long was the drive to this place. This place was 40 minutes from where we're staying over in Fairfield. But his cousin only lives 15 minutes from Napa. So it's 15 minutes from Napa, but this particular vineyard, it was 40 minutes away. Here comes Martha right here. Look, look, look. Did he miss Martha? This is Martha right here walking. Martha is the coolest little white lady. Look, he walking behind her. Look, he's walking behind Martha. Look, there's Martha and there's Carlton. Martha, I think you missed Carlton. Look, Carlton was looking for you.
That's one of the best options. But we're going to. What do you want to do?
Martha, I have you on my social media.
Oh, you do?
You want to come sit right here?
I do.
Out of the sun?
Right here. And I'm looking at your shoes and everything.
Oh, thank you.
Dang. I want to
Thank
know
you.
how to hang out with you because you're all so cool.
I love your frames. I told you that already.
Thank you.
Really nice.
You know what? $95 at
Warby Parker.
Warby Parker.
I have a few pairs by Warby Parker. I knew that's who they
so
were. Yeah,
great.
they are. And for every pair that you buy, they donate a pair to someone that's less fortunate.
That's
yeah.
why I do that.
I have like 4 pair.
Mm-hmm.
2 are sunglasses and 2 I just wear.
I just figure if I have to wear them, they better match my outfit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you want to tell them about the vineyard?
Well, welcome to Clos Pegase. The vineyard was established in 1981, so all the grapes you see around you are at least that old.
Mm-hmm.
It's an organic garden. We were established by a husband and wife team, Jan and Mitsuko Shrem. They were both art collectors and wine lovers, and so the building that they built was erected by the architect Michael Graves,
Mm-hmm.
the postmodern architect, to house their art collection, but also to house their other joy, wine. And so it's a neoclassical style building, but it's very much in the modern, postmodern vernacular.
Mm-hmm.
But also he created their home for them as well.
Oh,
So
Mm.
up on top of the hill.
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
They have a house up there.
Right. So that crazy house you see up there was their home.
Okay.
And underneath that is where we make the wine in the caves.
Oh,
And so
wow.
this is sort of on that Greek Platonic ideal
Mm-hmm.
of we do our work in the south and we have our fun in the north.
Mm-hmm.
And so the building, all our offices and production is in the south side of the building, and the north side of the building is where the tasting room and the fun is. So I happen to work in the fun part of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the name of the vineyard again?
So
for
the
now?
vineyard is called Clos Pegase. Clos, C-L-O-S, means walled vineyard in French. Pegase. Apparently the name Mitsuko, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, but apparently her name means winged horse in her
like
dialect of
Pegasus.
Japanese. So
Mhm.
Pegase,
Yeah.
right? So Pegase is the French term for the
To remind myself to
check in.
for the flight
Yeah.
for our flight tomorrow.
Oh, you have to go home.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No, you know what? It's nice in Atlanta. It's nice here, right?
It
It's like
is.
you're
Yeah.
going back to Detroit, or like
Mhm.
or someplace in the north where it's snowing, like New York, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to
Mhm.
Syracuse right
No,
now.
no,
Not at all.
Yeah. Was there
Awesome.
anything I can get you?
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably do more.
Good.
You wanted to do the rosé again?
I'll do a well.
And now I'm going to ask you what cards you want that on.
It could probably go on. Well, I don't know if you can charge the same
I
card.
can't.
Okay.
Being a former banker, I make sure all of our systems are like Snapchat in terms of your banking.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
We just shred everything.
Is there anything else that you would suggest? Aside from Pinot to Malbec.
Yeah. Are you
I
a
was
red
thinking.
wine guy?
Yeah.
We make two things are we're known for.
Mhm.
The Pegaso is our red blend,
Okay.
Mhm.
and so um, it's a Petit Verdot forward with a little bit of Cab Franc and a little bit of Cab Sauv underneath it,
Okay.
and a slight bit of Merlot. So it's that traditional sort of French Bordeaux style blend. It's delicious.
Mhm.
We also are plain are just Cabernet because they're all estate fruit. It's rich, and the vintage we're serving is 2017, a very hot year, so it's very really lush
Okay.
flavors, nice lush mouthfeel. So either one of those would be my recommendation.
Okay.
I typically
And you
drink
like
white.
on the light side. Okay.
Mhm.
Now our Sauvignon Blanc is very bright and very crisp. It's very bright. So it's very what I would say it's great with oysters, it's great with something like a Caesar salad, it's super bright. The rosé, as you know, has got a little bit of a tannic bite to it. If you like something a little softer and you want to head in the red, our Pinot Noir is it's a very light Pinot.
Is that the Pinot that we started with?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I want to try something else.
Little. Do you want something? Do you want to go lighter or
And the Sauvignon.
I'll try this. Yeah, I'll try the
Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah.
Okay, terrific. So
They were asking, do you ship?
we do ship.
Give them
We
the
ship
information, Martha.
We ship everywhere in the United States. Alabama, of course. If you require an ABC to ship to, we require one of those. The other things we worry about: Utah, no shipping to Utah. Oklahoma, but we do ship. And right now, if you order from Copagas a case or more, 12 bottles or more, ship for a penny. So we do have a nice.
Really?
We also have a nice online promotion going on today only for Black Friday. Club members are 30% off, an extra 10% off for everybody else.
What's the website?
The website is Clopegas, CLOSPEGASE.com.
Okay, let me turn it around so they can. Let me see this.
And then I think I'm gonna do the
Here's
the blend.
The red one, the Pegaso.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Clopegas.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Let's
Let's do that.
Oh, do you need the card now?
If you want. It's just makes you a
Sounds
little
good.
freer.
Yes. Get it over and done
And
there.
I'll bring. Okay. I'll be back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Martha.
guys. I'm looking at those boots. Tell me you got those boots in Atlanta.
No, these boots came from the UK.
Oh, damn. Everything is cooler in England.
I know, yeah, they came from the UK.
Oh, those are
Thank you.
I'm looking for my husband.
Because I know y'all want to see the boots too. These are the boots that Martha keeps looking at. I already know y'all gonna ask.
Not on the table, Ben.
Sorry.
Can we go sit over in those seats, please, out the sun, so I can see?
They still gonna be in the sun.
I mean, we're not facing.
I was gonna say, God, I was gonna tell you guys something. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, y'all were not playing about me putting my mask on. They were like, can you? Yeah, they were like, that's why I slowly put it on. They were like, can you please put your mask on? I guess Martha was too close for me for y'all.
She had her in. What's that, 95?
Yeah, she had her mask on. Yes, it is a wedge. It is a wedge. Let me see. Yes, it's a wedge. It's a wingtip.
That's like 2 foot.
Oh my God. We already ate. We ate. We had grilled salmon and a salad. The salad was really good. The salad. It was like a frisee salad. It had what was those? What was that fruit in there? It was like.
It wasn't a grapefruit. I don't know.
No, it was like. I'm gonna have to ask Martha when she comes back. I think it was like. It wasn't mandarin. I don't remember what it was, but it was good. And it was like some grilled peppers, like red peppers, yellow peppers. That was and some broccoli, grilled broccoli. It was really good. And let me turn this way so you guys can see Carlton. But
Hey, y'all.
it was orange. Yes, it was orange. I'm gonna have to ask her what it was. It was really good though. It was very good. Are these hourglasses? Oh. Oh, hey Rita. My girl Rita, she smokes Benson and Hedges menthol. This is so fancy. Oh, let me turn it around so you guys can see. So they were saying that the owners live up here, up this hill. The owners, their house is up here. That's rich.
Underneath the hill is their cellar.
And underneath the hill is the cellar where they do the wine and stuff. Isn't that fancy? That's rich. It is rich. That's rich.
Another day in the life.
That's rich. And they got these little chairs that you can sit in. It's so. What's the temperature? 65 degrees.
It's probably like a 60, 61.
It's really nice. I thought it was gonna be really cold.
And he made fun of me. He's like, "Wait till we get up there. You're gonna be cold." I'm like, "I'll be fine."
I thought he was gonna ask for my little.
No one wants that dicky.
My little. This is not a dicky.
That's what it is.
It's not a dicky. It's like a It's not a dicky is like a turtleneck.
It's the same concept.
This is like a collar.
Conceptually, it's the same. One and the same.
It's like a collar.
It's one and the same. It's 66 actually.
It's 66 degrees. I'm not gonna be able to go to Runyon Canyon while I'm here. I didn't bring any workout clothes.
Yeah.
But
I've been very leisure trip.
It's a very leisure trip. But I was telling Carlton about Runyon Canyon. He could maybe do it while he's here, because he'll still be in LA. Yes, when the sun goes down, it's gonna be cold.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go down to San Francisco, I'm gonna have my collar on. Oh, I just dropped the camera. But listen, that video footage from this GoPro for my Patreon. Oh my God, it's serious. We did zip lining, not while we were here.
Go to my Instagram and like my latest picture.
Carlton's Instagram is Carlton Lee Jr. Jr. He posted a picture of me. He don't really post pictures of me. You've only posted me twice.
That's all right. On the story, I posted you multiple times.
You know I don't mind. What's that? I thought that was Martha coming.
What's so funny is because it's almost every time I hear Martha, I'm like, ooh, Martha's Vineyard.
Oh my God. Martha's Vineyard.
I've never been there.
I've never been to Martha's Vineyard either. I'd like to go. That'd be a nice vacation. A nice little getaway. But yeah, this was so. Oh, so I was telling you guys about his cousin. So his cousin is very, very nice. She's one of those people that pulls out the red carpet, and she does all of these things to try to make sure that you have everything you need. So like, okay, so when you go in her house, she has like socks. She has socks at the door because you can't wear shoes in her house like you can't wear shoes in my house. Here comes Martha. Hold on.
All the dog bowls out.
I know. We were trying. I was like, oh my God, the sun was just in our face.
I know. Your card. I didn't want to.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I brought you some clean glass.
But if we continue ordering, it's still going to go on this for the day. Or
no, I can't. I can't keep a tab.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No.
Thank you.
So
just trying to, know how comfortable I should be.
Well, I can take care of you till 5 o'clock.
Okay.
But,
Oh, you're leaving at 5?
Well, we close at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So, there's a little pin in the grass. I'll grab that.
I keep
Club
on. You
the
can be
guys.
out in the garden a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Here. Thank you.
Martha says she's going to be in the garden for a little bit. Oh, this is good.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they charged us for that. The second round we got. She didn't charge me for this one.
Well, good. Well, shit, all this free advertising she getting, she shouldn't charge. This tastes really good. It's like I taste apricot in here.
You may.
You want to taste this?
I will.
Hmm?
Someone said, I love Martha.
Mm-hmm.
The aromatics are great too.
The what?
Aromatics.
Get you a cultured nigga, okay? I said that kind of loud. Y'all just know y'all don't say it.
It resonated.
Look at Nikki talking about bring me back a bottle. But anyway, his cousin, she's so gracious. Like she went out her way, and so like when you go in her house, when you go upstairs, you can't wear shoes, and so we took our shoes off, and she has like a thing of socks that you put on, like brand new socks, and so you wear like the socks, and so then when I came down this morning, I put on the same socks that I had on yesterday, and she said, "Are those the same socks you had on yesterday?" I said, "Yeah." She said, take those off. Put those in the dirty clothes. We don't wear the same socks. She said, "That's why people feet." She said, "Because you know what people don't understand is when you go to sleep, your feet shed. It's dry skin." And yeah, it's hard for me to whisper Bellamy 5'4", 5'7". So she said, "No, you need to put on some new socks because your feet shed and they peel and this, that, and the third." And she said, and that's why people have fungus and stuff and they can't get rid of it. And she's the same way with her bath towel. She said, and also like up in the room, I have a bath towel for each day that you guys are here. You only use the towel one time and put that in dirty clothes. Don't use it more than once. We don't use bath towels more than once in here. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's really the way that I want to be. I mean, I do use my towel more than once, but it's only because I don't want to do the laundry that often. But I used to use a towel once a day and then throw it in the dirty clothes.
Mhm.
Now, one day soon, I'm gonna get back to that. You just gotta buy enough towels so that you don't have to wash so regularly.
And then have like a whole separate bin just for towels.
Yeah, just have a whole bin for towels. She must be washing like I don't know how many towels she has, but trust and believe I only used that towel one time. And but I don't know, she's just very hospitable. She said, "My Vitamix is over here. If you want a juice in the morning, if you want to, you want to make a smoothie, like here's everything right here." I mean, she was just very, very accommodating. And
she's very like overly accommodating.
she owns her own McDonald's.
Hmm?
Huh.
But yeah, she's over. Like, cause I don't think if we didn't come, she would have done half that spread for Thanksgiving.
Right.
She probably would have done the crab legs.
Oh, she did crab legs. She did 2 different types of salmon.
Did the, gumbo because
She did a smoked salmon. She did like a Cajun salmon.
New Orleans.
She did a seafood gumbo. The seafood gumbo had crab claws in it. It had shrimp. It had all this crab meat in it.
You tell me about your toilet experience.
Listen to this toilet. She has a bidet. Her toilet has a seated heat. I mean, a heated seat. And so when
That's the wine kicking in.
Right, that's the wine kicking in. That's why I'm fucking up my words. But let me explain something to you. I just had to pee, but I sat down on the toilet because I wanted to feel the warmth on my butt. So I sat down, and the toilet is heated. The seat is heated, and then you can press this button, and it'll kick out like warm air. It's like a dryer. It'll dry your butt, especially for the women. So there's a bidet built in it, and so like I did caca this morning. So you spray that, you spray the bidet, you spray your behind, and then you can turn on the dryer and then it dries you. And then you still need to use the toilet paper to wipe your butt. Now, listen, you cannot use a bidet and think that you're just going to spray it and then dry off and then get up. You still need to wipe, okay? You still need to wipe. I'm sure some of the nasty folks probably will just spray and dry and get up and don't even use the actual.
When you walk up to it, it automatically opens.
Oh yeah, when you walk up to the toilet, it automatically opens up. Like
it has a little night light that'll turn on when you're.
It's all on my Patreon. If you're on the Patreon,
you put it on Patreon.
The house is on Patreon, and so but it's very nice. Now I want a heated toilet.
No, see, first of all, turn that camera. So I told him months ago that I was looking for a bidet. He's like, "Well, I don't know why you want that. Why you want to use that?" Because I'm like, it's great. And I was actually out here earlier this year in January, and so when I saw hers, I was like, I have to get one. But the thing is, with that, they're not that expensive. They might be a couple $100, but
that's a lot for a toilet seat, especially if you can just go to the Home Depot and get one for $50.
But I'm saying I don't think that's much for all that you're getting. But the thing is, you have to make sure that you have an outlet in your toilet.
Mimi, that video is gonna come today where you see the toilet.
So now I have to get an electrician to install an outlet because I have a water closet, so my toilet's separated from my bathroom. It's a whole separate space. so I have to actually get it wired in. So that's actually the biggest cost, is putting in just the outlet.
Yeah, because if you don't wipe your butt, then you're gonna walk around with an itchy asshole. You got it.
You still save on toilet paper in the end, though.
You do. You will probably still save on toilet paper though, because if you rinsing it out and then drying it and then using the toilet paper, you shouldn't have as much shit to wipe. But it's really nice. Like, it's really, really nice. Oh, and then she has this towel warmer in there. So like before you get in the before you get in the shower, you put your towel in this warmer. And so then when you get out of the shower, you take it out of there and you drive and the towel is like warm. It's such an incredible experience. It's really nice.
All these little gadgets she brings.
She has, yeah. She's the Costco queen. She stays at Costco. But it's
I was bad at Costco.
Right.
She has me beat.
But it's so nice. It really is nice. And so
tell someone baby wipes actually clogs up the system, so that's terrible.
Yeah, they say the baby wipes clogs up the systems. Even the ones
forever to disintegrate.
You
should never use them.
They're not biodegradable or something. But yeah,
they say they are.
Even the ones that say they're flushable. But I like a good baby wipe. But then even in our room, she has like bottled waters in the room. She has like snacks.
Lotion.
She got lotion. She got hand sanitizer in there. Like, all of this stuff is in the room that we're staying in. She's like, yeah, I put everything in the room, and so it's like one of those things. How sometimes you stay at people's houses and like you feel like you don't have everything you need, and you need to ask them something, but it's late at night and they might be in their room sleeping. In this situation, like, she's already thought of everything, so there's nothing that you can even think that you need. She told us how the television works, like, all of that kind of stuff. She told us that the Netflix, the Hulu, all that stuff. She said just click on one of the accounts and just sign in, and right, it's basically a hotel. But so yeah, I just wanted to share this little experience with you guys. But I'm gonna give you the detailed stuff over here on this Patreon. I pinned it down here at the bottom too. My Patreon, if you want to join the Patreon to see the stuff that's already up there.
But also, in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Craig the Writer. Oh, Carlton and I is going to do a thing starting in December when he comes back. We're going to do this thing called the Honest Hour. So if you have a business or if you have a product that you want to promote, you can just send it over to my P.O. box, and then we're going to try it out. You don't have to pay for it. You're not paying anything. We're just going to promote it for you. But you send it to my P.O. box, and then we're going to try it out. Like if it's a candle, or if you got some sort of a body wash or something, whatever kind of product you have, we'll try it. That was a B. We'll try it, and then we're going to review it live on my YouTube. We're calling it the Honest Hour. But again, it's a way for me to help you guys promote your businesses, especially if you're a Black business or you're a small business and you don't have a lot of money to promote. We'll try it. Now, listen, if you have tissue paper feelings, don't send any food. We're not trying your food. If you make it at your house, we're not trying that. You're not going to poison us. And we don't know if you are clean or not, if you're hygienic. But if you have tissue paper feelings, if you have soft feelings, look at Lydia. Right. Lindsay. I said Lydia. If you have tissue paper feelings, please don't send your product to us. Carlton may be nice, but I'm going to be completely honest. If your shit is trash, I'm going to tell you that it's trash. If your product falls apart and it's poorly made, or it comes in a fucked up packaging, or it comes to us broken, I'm gonna let you know that your shit was terrible. So listen, if you're looking for somebody just to praise you, don't send it over here to us, okay? But if you really have a product and you're trying to get it out and you want people to know about it, we'll talk about it. And we're gonna talk about it in an honest way. That's why it's called the Honest Hour. So just send it to my P.O. box. My P.O. box is on my website, though, CraigTheWriterStewart.com. I could tell you now, but you're probably not ready to write it down. Just go look on the website. I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, the Black Friday sale over at CraigTheWriterStewart.com. It ends tomorrow. It's 45% off of hoodies. My DMV hoodie that I be posting and stuff. And my DMV boy, black as fuck, all that stuff. It's 45% off. with promo code Buy Black. It ends tomorrow. It's 30% off of books, all of the books. The promo code is Buy Black, BUYBLACK, and it ends tomorrow. All right. Well, you want to say anything else?
No, just happy to see y'all. We'll be doing more Instagram live.
He's been telling me that I need to do more Instagram lives. Like I don't really do Instagram.
Meet the people where they're at.
I know, and I know I need to meet the people. Yes, thank you, my girl Mecca, for putting the PO box down there. Thank you very much. That's the PO box. But yeah, I do need to do more lives on Instagram. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable on YouTube and Facebook. But I'm gonna start doing more lives. But listen, see you guys on the Patreon. I'm gonna load it tonight. Like once we're done, once we do San Francisco and all that, I'm gonna load it. But you'll see that toilet that I'm telling you about. Have an amazing, safe weekend. Bye.